What up, SD Collect? What's up, dude? I think I see. Oh, you left. Bye. What up, Bruce? Wrong app, Bruce. What up, Brandon? Boom, 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 boom. Remember. I can't get my top camera to fire up, but I don't have time to figure it out. So this is where we're at. Someone just said something to me. Is that real? Is that a real thing, Brandon? You would know what I'm talking about if what they told me, because it'd be crazy news. But they just told me. I just saw. What the fuck? Why would we do that? I don't even understand why we would. Why? Oh man, I don't think that's. I don't like that. I guess we just did it just to be dicks, I guess. I guess she's 28 also. It doesn't even make sense. I mean, I guess it does, but it doesn't make sense. Ow! That's silly. Because baseball's always had. I mean, look at the Red Sox. Look at the Blue Jays. Everybody's all going out buying players. So they're ruining baseball too. You gotta. And then look at the Mets. Were they ruining baseball? The Mets didn't even make the playoffs. Remember, it feels different because they're winning. Other than that, nobody cares when people buy super teams and they lose. People have been doing it forever. Well, at least since money became. Let's not say forever. That's not the best idea to say that, but since people have been able to pay for players, it's been happening. That's why everybody hated the Yankees for so long. They didn't ruin baseball. Yeah, Karl Malone Lakers. There's been lots of teams that have been built that didn't do anything. The delayed money thing, that's because that was a players association thing. That won't make that just makes people that don't like the Dodgers mad. At the end of the day, anybody could use it. It's available for everybody because it's a players thing. It's what the players choose to want. I guess if anything, an owner goes, man, the taxes in that state doesn't cause them to be a place where someone doesn't want to go now. Maybe that, I guess that makes it to where it takes away the advantage that they originally had because their state may not tax as much. So they had a state that was their advantage, but they had an advantage in the first place. So either way, there's an advantage somewhere there. Not every player can wait forever for money either. There's no interest gathered on it. I don't understand why a player would want to do that, to be honest with you, because other than maybe taxes, that's the only thing I could see. But are they getting taxed that much to where they will want? Because you could technically put money into an investment that would probably accumulate more interest than they lose. I don't know. I don't know why they would want to do that. But I'm assuming maybe just taxes. They just don't want to have to pay California taxes. Because that's the only benefit to it. It doesn't benefit anybody but the player. It doesn't benefit the team because there's not a salary cap. And they pay they're paying luxury tax anyways. They're going to pay an insane amount of money for this now. That's what I was wondering, Brandon. I was like, well, what about Teo? Yeah, I'll do select. I have a case of select in here. Yeah, I still have it in here. You're gonna do select fakes, Greg, this year? What do you mean this year? Just it's January. You talking about select? Oh yeah. He has an opt-out second year. I don't think that he's like the move. I just don't get it. I think Teoscar was fine. I think Paez is fine. I think. Oh, I guess maybe they're trying to make up for. Cause so like Kike and them, it's kind of like it's cool and all, but with the way the Blue Jays and Red Sox are stocking and stacking and buying a bunch of players, they probably feel they have to. Maybe they don't think they can just repeat off of with Kike and all them out there, you know? Because they're all buying players all over the place right now. Between the Red Sox and Blue Jays, they're all going ham. So we got Kills here, Brad's here, Bruce here, Agar's here. I don't think Shaun's here. I didn't see Aiden. And Jorg, I don't know if he's here. So I guess they're maybe thinking. So I think Teoscar stays, and maybe they put Teoscar in left field, and they have Kyle in right, and then they probably keep Pajes center field, and then they probably have Kim at second. They'll have Mookie at shortstop. Fucking Muncy still at third. Freeman at first, and then they're probably going to do a bunch of trades and shit. I don't even understand why they do that because we have insane talent in the pipeline. So I'm guessing maybe we're just spending all our money and we're just going to bring all those guys up when they all get old, when all these players get old. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I'm a Dodger fan, but whatever. It is what it is. I really genuinely did not think that they were gonna try and get Kyle Tucker. It didn't make sense in my opinion. It was just too much of a cost for something we didn't really need. But maybe I'm just too loyal to Kike and Paez and all those guys. So now we're like kind of like a bot lineup because we're slowly losing all our Dodger guys that were original Dodger guys. It's slowly becoming bought and paid for. But that's every team these days that wins anything, it seems. Let's see, who else do I need to send this to? Oh, Eddie. The difference with the Dodgers is the handful of Japanese pitchers and stuff that they got. That's like the big difference. And Ohtani. Other than that, if they didn't have Ohtani, they would look like a lot of these other guys. But Ohtani makes instant anger. Let's see. Yeah, we're about to rip this first half right now. That's why I said we're breaking at 7:30. 7 to 7:30. We're gonna rip right now. Actually, I need to hurry up and rip, so I gotta get home. Just want to make sure I sent everybody the link. Well, Thomas, you're here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know why they did that. They must be planning on. I don't know. I don't know what they're planning. I guess maybe they know that Kyle Tucker doesn't last the whole season. He's like only good for X amount of games in a season. Kind of like an AJ Pollock. All right, I think everybody's been sent a message to, so in 5 minutes, well, not 5, in 4 minutes, we're gonna rip. Let's open up the case. All right, I'm trying to think of how I could do this. You know who the refractors are? But I can't find the checklist. Retrofractors are. Sorry, my eyes are bad. I don't know, B. I never even went to look it up. Who are the retrofractors, guys? I'm sure we have some checklist people in the chat that probably will know. All right, see if I can make this spin a bunch of times. We're just gonna go like this, and we're just gonna kind of keep doing this for a little bit, and then whatever side we end up on, side we go with. Brock Purdy? Did I just open up the wrong case? Oops. Yeah, I was wondering why that was so easy. I was like, dang, I must be getting real strong. I'm just spinning a box of BOWMAN giraffes. But anyways, that I'll just still do the bottom of the case. Anybody want to buy a BOWMAN Chrome Hobby, BOWMAN University Chrome Hobby case right now that I just opened? Oopsie. Alright, so boop. 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 So who else in Lou Brock? There's usually 2, I thought. 2 or 3. I hate that camera's not working, but I don't have time to try and figure it out. Dan Marino, that's right. I saw Dan Marino. I knew that. I literally saw someone post a video of it. Oh shit, I guess we'll just randomize if that happens. I saw people selling that spot for $60 for a case. All right, guys, everybody ready for this? So 4-box break. if we hit Mr. O, they because it's not the Giants, Tokyo Giants, right? That's what I was just about to look up. Who on what checklist is for who? Because I don't know what they would have had Dan Marino for and all them. I guess I'm just gonna have the checklist ready just in case we do hit anything. $650, $675, $699. The card says $724 right now. They started on the internet at $519 though. And they just keep going up. We're priced at for the break. We're priced at $650 around that. That's where we end up at. A little bit less than $650, about like $630 a box. Because they do discounts. Where's it doesn't have on this list. Oh, that's annoying. Hold on. Did Beckett not have a list? There it is. I just want to have it pulled up for if I hit anything weird. Cool. Just in case we hit anything, we'll have the checklist right there. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, he's just for his own spot, which I'm not selling in that spot because that's stupid to sell a spot for that someone might get no cards. Anyone wants down here? I'm not sure we're so here what they're supposed to do. He's an old man. You were not aging yourself for that. You just make yourself sound young. Yeah, I saw that, Shaun. Yeah, his Tokyo Giants. He's like in his 80s or something. First half the case, yeah. First 4 boxes. We did the bottom. I did a little randomization. Probably, I would assume, because he's like in all our in products lately. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Micah hurt himself and he's doing karate tonight. And they were like jumping on a ball and like jump over thing, and he ate crap, landed super hard, and just started crying. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, get up, come over here, because you can't go on the mat because you can't wear shoes, you know? And he's just laying there crying. I was like, oh my gosh. I felt so bad, but it is like a little bit, he was being a little dramatic too at the same time. Marlins, Mariners. He said he heard it pop, but I think he just kind of heard it. It like kind of hurt bad, but I was fine, you know? I ended up getting him to go back out there and finish out the class, but yeah, exactly. He's all right. And I was like trying to tell him, I was like, you gotta just get up and keep going, dude. Even if it hurts, best way to get over it. Just kind of just get up and go. I think this will be good for him. Yeah, a little bit. He's kind of he's not a very aggressive kid. So I think this is going to be good for him to get him, like teach him that it's okay to be a little bit aggressive. And because like they were sparring and you could tell he like felt awkward kicking at the kid. Like he didn't want to hurt. And then even afterwards I was talking about it and he's like, well, I didn't want to hurt him. I was like, well, you don't try to hurt him, but you're wearing that big old thing. You guys were wearing that thing. I was like, they were kicking you and it wasn't hurting, right? He's like, no. I was like, so it's the same for them. I was like, you kick me. He's like, Him and I, when we mess around, he kicks me hard as hell. I'm like, I know you could kick hard because you kicked me hard as hell. Phillies, Nationals, Tigers, Royals. I was like, I know you got it in you. Red Sox, Mets. That is the first Witherspoon, by the way, that of anything. He didn't get one of anything of him. In the other case, you can laugh at him already and be like, look, I already got something. Yeah, I know. I'm glad that he is the way he is. Like, my son is awesome. He's very thoughtful, very smart. You know, I mean, he's very good at drawing and all those things. But he's just not very aggressive. And so this break is already over, but the second break is on the internet. No, if you're still over there. That's not the second break's not running tonight though. Unless someone fills it right now, but if it's not filled by the time I finish this, then they'll be tomorrow probably when that runs. Anything's possible though. Obviously I was very aggressive. I played all sports and everything. I did everything. I was reckless as a kid. I don't know where he got it from. I played all sports. I got in fights all the time. Yankees, Guardians, Padres. But I had a different home life than he has. You know what I mean? My home life was bad. Astros, Cardinals. He has a nice stable home. Mets. But that's not why kids are aggressive. He just isn't. Pitch boy, but it does cause a little bit of it, right? When you have a bad home life. D-backs, Braves. But some kids are just aggressive because they are. All right, so this is a yellow or a gold auto. I think it's yellow. But we're already starting out with the low number auto either way. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. And it's a first. For the Angels, Jake Monroe. Going to Eddie. That was the first mistake you made. I ended up having a Jordan and the guys helped me sort today because I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many cards. So if you guys get something and it's not a refractor that's just penny sleeve, not top loaded, that's because I had help. There's a little less top loading than you guys are used to. It's because I had help. Some of you might like that. There's less. Some people hate that I do too much. Aaron Watson for the Reds. Oh man. All flipped over. Gary Ritchie. Gamble. Of course. Walcott. Xavier. Axis. Jake Monroe. Refractor. Dominic Fritton. Refractor and a green. Non-first. Pirates have been owning even this, like, well, last case, now this is the first non-numbered hit, but last case it was Connor Griffin almost every time, which ain't a bad non-first to get. But yeah, he fell and it was just like, man, get up, dude. I asked him, I was like, did you like cry because you're like embarrassed? Like, it's like, it was weird. He doesn't usually cry like that. The last time he cried like that's when he broke his foot. So like, my initial reaction was like, I thought he was hurt, but then I was like, he's not hurt though, because he came walking over to us. And then I was like, did you cry because you fell or like you were embarrassed for falling? He's like, no, it hurt. And I was like, okay. I was like, I guess sometimes it hurts more than it actually is. Guardians, Reds, Red Sox, Orioles. You know, sometimes you get hurt more. You hurt yourself, and it feels like you're really hurt, but you're not. Pirates, Rockies. Oh my gosh, the stack does not want to stay up for me. Eli, Compton refractor, Forbes refractor. Yeah, we were all talking about that. Everybody, I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna probably delete Facebook. I don't want to have to see all the annoying people on Facebook, sports card nonsense, and MLB shit talking and all those places. Everybody crying about it. It's like MLB shit talking is literally just Dodger shit talking. That's all that website is. That channel. Rockies, Royals, Brewers, Pirates. It's pretty funny though, some of the things some people say. Jamie Arnold, first. Taro, insert Witherspoon, the Tigers, Voigt, refractor for the Mets. And our first base auto is going to be for the D-backs, Forbes. Yeah, nobody was mad when the Angels did it. Good point. I just realized that. I guess because they didn't win. That's the difference, right? They like it when someone spends a bunch of money and doesn't win. But Kyle Tucker's a bit overboard. I'll admit that. As a Dodger fan, even I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Doesn't even really make sense, but all right. Pirates, Giants, Yankees, Orioles, Marlins, D-backs, Giants, Tigers, A's. Ooh, we got orange. I think it's orange paper. Nonetheless, it's orange. Good luck, everybody. Ah, these upside down chromes. Cubs, Rockies, Phillies, A's, Cardinals, White Sox, Pirates, A's, Rockies, Phillies. First for the Nationals. Damn it. Still cool though. Crisp orange, looking pretty clean. That's crazy. Last case there wasn't even one Nationals hit. So crazy how cases can do that. Cubs, Royals, Angels, Nationals, Brewers, Reds, Rockies, Rays, Rangers. Looks like we got a base auto. Angels, Rays, D-backs, Tigers, Dodgers, Giants, Mets, White Sox, Phillies, Tigers. First for the Padres. Padres didn't get anything last case either, so there you go, Carter. You can go rub it in. I don't know. I'm assuming that you and James are related. You can go rub it in his face. You're like, haha, I finally got something. Spotlight! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. And it looks like out of 100 coming up. I don't know if that's an auto behind it or not, but it's probably just a double hitter. Rays, Tigers, Rockies, D-backs, Yankees, Mets, Yankees, A's, Pirates. Good luck, everybody. So we'll do. So this goes upside down first. So we'll show this first. Joshua Kuroda Brower to 100 for the A's. And let's make sure it's not upside down. Oh, nasty Witherspoon spotlight. Dang, kill. Hazzy's gonna kill me. I'm guessing Kill might be behind because he hasn't said anything. He might have fallen behind. Make sure you click live next time you look down at the bottom of your thing there, Kill. Did he? Kill hit a superfractor spotlight literally yesterday. He's on a hot streak, it sounds like. We got a speckle coming up. I don't know if it's an auto. I can't. We have 3 autos. Tigers, Phillies, A's, Dodgers, A's, Twins, Diamondbacks, Waldschmidt for the D-backs, Tigers, Dodgers, Can't believe I should showcase that one out first for the Reds. Not numbered. Oh, shoot. Got to send this link to somebody. Crap. First box down. They didn't hit anything yet, but so. Well, I don't know. Kill didn't say anything now, so maybe he just left or fell asleep. He was here talking earlier. Battery's like really far behind. All right, that was first box. Oy. Already starting off solid. Box number 2. I literally like mess up every time I'm gonna do a click. Really, dude? You weren't here for it? Yeah, you're like a spotlight magnet. What the hell? Overmiller, Condon, Reds, Twins, Rays, Cubs, Kate Anderson, Guardians, Diamondbacks. Mini Diamond or Speckle, whatever we call it nowadays. Coming up. For the Rangers. Yofran Castillo. Rockies, Marlins, Braves, Royals, Reds, Rockies, A's, Nationals, Cardinals, Tigers. Rangers, Yankees, Giants, Rays, Dodgers, D-backs, Braves, Orioles, Tigers, Brewers, We got green grass. Not auto, I think. Oh, auto behind it for the Giants. Trevor Cohen. Angels, Rangers, Twins, Mariners, Royals, Rockies, Rangers, Marlins, Dodgers, Twins. The first for the Guardians. Schubart. A's, Angels, Rays, D-backs, Rangers, Mariners, Nationals, Giants, Rockies, Pirates. We got a True Blue auto coming up. Dude, this freaking camera is just not. Tigers, Rays, Tigers, Orioles, Astros, Brewers, Marlins, Guardians. First, the D-backs. Dean Livingston. Weird autos coming out this one so far. Let's start this half. Rockies, X Factor, Angels, Nationals, Tigers, Phillies, Twins, D-backs, Brewers, Reds, Yankees, Reds. Angels to 499. Mariners, White Sox, Cardinals, Brewers, Marlins, Red Sox, Mets, Eli for the Nationals, Pirates, Reds. Mariners, Rangers, Blue Jays, Twins, Royals, Pirates, Rockies, Pirates, Rangers, Rockies. We got a purple reptilian coming up for the Royals. Ricardo. Cubs, Angels, Braves, Tigers, Cardinals, Nationals, Rockies, White Sox, Shotaro, A's. Two packs remaining out of this box. A's, Dodgers, A's, Mariners, Pirates, A's, Red Sox, A's, Guardians, Twins. Last pack mojo for this box. Then we got 2 boxes left. I think it's a base auto. White Sox, Cardinals, Royals, Yankees, Cardinals, Mets, Marlins, Pirates, Padres, Brewers, Cubbies, Kane, Kepley for the Cubs. Weird autos coming out this first 2 boxes. Everybody needs some mojo for the rest of this. Ain't nothing really other than the spotlight. Box number 3. All right, come on, mojo. Let's go. Let's see some juicy. I'm like, this feels like a snack pack type of case coming up. Unless I just grabbed. We did have a couple last night. We had a bunch of crazy that were kind of mid. So maybe I just grabbed the first 2 of it. I don't know. Let's see how this box goes. There. Or end up with a snack pack or something crazy. Tigers, Royals, Guardians, Reds, A's, Astros, Cubs, Brewers, Braves, Red Sox. All right, we got orange. Doesn't look like it's Nado though. But it's orange chrome. True orange. Good luck, everybody. Orioles, Reds, Rockies, Mariners, Giants, Brewers, Rangers, White Sox, Rockies. For the Red Sox, that's crazy. Anthony Jansen. Bet it's not Witherspoon. Looked like it for a second. I was like, no way. Still cool though. Yeah, he's on fire right now. That's crazy. I need to catch a hot streak. Carmelo to 99. Carmelo's a beast. Rangers, White Sox, Dodgers, Guardians, Mets, D-backs, Twins. There's our Witherspoon. Marlins. No O's yet. You're not watching again. True Blue coming up. I think this is also a non-auto. Red Sox, Orioles, Rockies, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Dodgers. Thomas White for the Marlins. Sky Blue color match. Seth Hernandez refractor for the Pirates. Pena Mets. Cubs. Dominic Reed. Color match. From the Complain Mojo, yeah. I don't know. Complain Mojo wasn't working yesterday. Maybe there was just too many at one time trying to get it. Still can't believe Micah ate shit. Just started crying, man. I was like, get up, man. White Sox, Royals, Phillies, Nationals, Astros, Phillies, Twins, JoJo Parker for the Blue Jays, Ghost, Refractor, Pirates. Oops. Purple ink. True purple. Good luck, everybody. Braves. Pirates. Yankees. Tigers. Orioles. Pirates. Twins. We're starting to get the names in the chromes now all bunched up. White Sox. Yankees. Royals. Right. Pirates. Man, so much Melendez autos coming out. Yesterday was the same way. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Raider hasn't been watching a lot of breaks. He hasn't hit really in a while. Then he watched and he hit. Mets, Nationals, Brewers, Royals, Red Sox, Cardinals, Cubs, Tigers, Royals, Pirates. Oh, that's hilarious. Man, I'm like sweating my ass off in here right now wearing a sweater. X Factor of Witherspoon. Did you close it out this time? Giants, Yankees, D-backs, Cubs, Phillies, Tigers, Pirates, Cardinals, Red Sox, and Liam Doyle for the Cardinals. Dude, it was like no Red Sox last case. That's wild. What the heck we got going on here? Cards backwards, I think. It's throwing everything off. Factor auto, I believe. Royals, Yankees, Angels, Mariners, Padres, Angels, Padres, Cardinals, Guardians, A's, the Braves, Cody Miller. Probably been a weird first half. Very weird first half. White Sox, Rockies, Marlins, Cardinals, Rays, Nationals, Braves, Yankees. There's a refractor, Caden. That's feel bad for anybody who doesn't have their teams for the case, though. Base auto. Yankees, Padres, Pirates, A's, Rangers, Dodgers. Jamie for the A's, Rockies, Marlins, Brewers, JD Thompson. Autos have been all over the place. I would have no clue where to go at the second half. I'm like trying to map it in my head. I mean, Red Sox, I would definitely probably, but at the same time, Red Sox could go cold next half. Seems like they might have got their hits out the way. All right. Little double hitter going on here. Could be. I mean, it feels like they would probably at this point did. Orioles, White Sox, Blue Jays, Orioles, Angels, Brewers, Cardinals, Reds, Red Sox. So first we have our insert. We're just going to the Nationals. Is that just a refractor? Oh no, it's the 250 for the Nationals. Draft day. Eli Willits. And yellow behind it's going to go to the Giants. Johnny Level. It's just like a refractor. Super shiny. Yeah. Now it's 75. This guy's good though for the Giants. All right, last box mojo for anybody not in the second half. Good luck, everybody. Last box for the first half. Yep. Second half, hopefully we can maybe get someone to fill it overnight or in the morning. Rockies, Phillies, Mets, Giants, Nationals, or by tomorrow evening at the worst case. D-backs, White Sox, Padres. So we got double hit going on here. Red Sox, Orioles, Rockies, Red Sox, D-backs, Reds, Orioles, Giants, Braves. So our first hit's a paper hit. It's going for the Giants. Another Johnny Level. We have green behind that for the Twins. Riley Quick to 99. That's funny. Agar's got the Twins and the Guardians and both got a green. Guardians has a green grass, but it's funny that's the two hits they've gotten. Grass and a green and green. Ooh, we got that like cool looking aqua reptilian color coming up. Non-auto, I believe. Pirates, Yankees, Tigers, Angels, Cardinals, White Sox, Yankees, Phillies. On first for the Cardinals to 125. For the A's, Grant Richardson, Tigers, Royals, Guardians, Reds, Tigers, Reds, Twins, Orioles, Brewers. Got a base auto coming up. White Sox, Royals, Phillies, Nationals, Pirates, Dodgers. Orioles, D-backs, Dodgers, Twins. Hey, Quentin Young. There you go. There you go, Twins. Told you to stick with the team you originally wanted. It worked out for you. Yeah, and draft it only takes one. Orioles, Reds, Rockies, Mets, D-backs, Yankees, Franklin Arias in action, Cubs, and Giants. Sub Blizzard. Nationals, Brewers, Royals, A's, Orioles, Pirates, Blue Jays, Angels, Mariners. Mr. Shaun. I was like, oh yeah, I put my name on there, huh? Caden. There you go, Aiden. White Sox, Rockies, Marlins, Cardinals, Braves, Mariners, Twins, Yankees, Braves. That's who he's chasing in for the Orioles. Orioles, Yankees, White Sox, Astros, Phillies, Cade, Ryan Sloan, Giants, and our base auto gonna be for the Rays, Dean Moss. Very weird case so far. Very, very, very weird. Did you? That's sick. Yeah, he's chasing. Well, I mean, he wouldn't cry about an Ike auto, but he's chasing the dude because he played ball with him growing up. For the A's, White Sox, Mariners. Second half's gonna pop off for sure. Most of you guys all have for the case also anyways, so I'm glad that you guys do. Damn, another base auto. Interesting. White Sox. Okay, and Anderson. Blue Jays. Nationals. What a weird first half. We got orange. So I don't think it's an auto because I think we already had our autos. But oh my gosh, all these freaking cards are falling all over the place over there. Worry about these cards. All the base cards are falling all over, and I'm worried about those more than the cards in my hand. All right, Ike Irish, X, Bellinon, Orioles, Brewers. All right, we'll show the blue first. Nice color match for the Dodgers. Dang, I want that. I don't think Eddie sells his cards. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. For the Pirates, Seth Fernandez, the 25. Sheesh. Paul got himself something juicy down in Mexico for this first half. Damn, I love this right here. That's so cool looking. All right, guys. Well, that's the first half. It was interesting. Finish kind of solid, but weird. I don't know what to expect for what the second half's going to be. I couldn't tell you who I think is going to hit for the life of me right now. Some of you guys are better at mapping these things than other people are, but I couldn't tell you. Got some good color. I mean, there was a spotlight in the second half, so I guess that makes sense. Like the spotlight probably in the Seth probably killed this half of it. But no big auto. The autos were lacking. Maybe the second half will have a bunch of crazy autos. I thought it was gonna be Anderson because we kept hitting his draft day. We had like 3 of them, I think, or something like that. Mariners, A's, White Sox, Orioles, Braves, Red Sox, Orioles, Yankees, A's, Orioles, A's, Cardinals, Tigers, White Sox, Yankees, Tigers, Blue Jays, Pirates, Red Sox, Rangers, Tigers, White Sox, Brewers, Mariners, White Sox, Mets, Astros, Nationals, Mets, Tigers, D-backs, Red Sox, Nationals, Rockies, Reds, Rangers, A's, White Sox, Giants, Marlins, Mariners, Angels, Rockies, Yankees, Red Sox, Padres, Angels, Pirates, A's, Pirates, Cubs, D-backs, Twins, Nationals, Brewers, Cubs, Royals, Guardians, Rays, Braves, Giants, Nationals, Red Sox, Dodgers, Giants, Cardinals, Twins, Red Sox, Nationals, and Pirates. All right, guys. Well, second half is not full. We have about 10 teams remaining for the second half on the website. So if you guys go check out the website, if you're interested in any of those teams for the second half, by all means, get it filled and we'll rip it probably tomorrow morning, I'm assuming. But yeah, have a good one. Take care, y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, Blizz. Nice seeing you, bud. Hell yeah. All right, dude.